Hey guys, welcome to Two Dudes Talking. This is the first episode of Two Dudes Talking, and it's pretty much where we go over video games, board games, and life in general. So, I held up four fingers. That's okay. The topic for today, we said was going to be Fortnite and golf with friends. I don't have any notes on golf with friends, so we're doing Fortnite today. All right, so the first question that I had was for the first topic, I should say, would be build spam. What are your thoughts on build spam?
That's the only form of building I do. You know, I'm not great at video games, especially Fortnite. I'm really bad at it. So whenever I get shot, you've always told me to build, and before I would just run into cover like behind your build. But now I've built a couple walls places. In the places where they needed to be, not really. But I don't.
I can count how many times you've built in front of you and behind you, just not to the side where the guys are.
Yeah, it's a time. It's a time. But I think it could be a legit strategy for learning players like me. What do you think?
I think it is getting very old just to come up to a guy, shoot him once, and then him be 4 stories up because of the 90s or something like that. And I do know that 90s got
Versus Fortnite.
debuffed, but it still is a problem. And 90s are a big important thing of Fortnite, like Brett said, but it's just a big issue. And I think it's just it's just annoying to me. It's a good way to learn, yes, but it's just kind of eh.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Well, but that's like the whole purpose of Fortnite fighting those to build the tallest tower and then shoot down on them.
True.
So I feel like build spam is a very important mechanic to Fortnite and how it goes.
But it is a big top aspect of Fortnite, yes. It also, like, I don't know how to explain it. It also kind of, like, shaped the meta, I guess, for the past, like, 2 years. Just being whoever can put down the most builds has the better.
Fortnite only been out for
Is
like
better.
a year and a half, though.
3 years.
Three? Oh, no, that's old. That's older than I thought.
Wait, 2017 or 2018?
I think it was 2018.
2018?
So like 1.5.
Yeah, so 3 years. 3 years.
1.5.
It's 2020.
Yeah, 2018 plus 3 is 2021, Patrick.
Oh, so 2.5 years. Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
So for the past 2 years, whoever can build the most wins.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, I guess it's kind of the way Fortnite goes now. So I guess we just kind of have to learn how to build with it.
Yeah.
That was bad.
It's the best fun we got so far. So
that is true.
Can't trash on it. All right. Well, build spam. That's an interesting topic.
So the next topic would be SMG plus shotgun. So
SMG plus shotgun. Ah, that's a good one.
So what's better, SMG plus shotgun or AR plus shotgun?
Oh, it depends. It depends. What kind of shotgun? What kind of shotgun are we talking?
We're looking at a pump right now.
A pump. Well, seeing as I never use pumps because I suck. I just really suck. But
Here, we'll skip this topic, move it to the next one. The topic I wrote after this is tack over pump. Which one would you choose?
Pump? Oh, I would choose tack all day.
Yeah, okay.
I take a gray tack over a purple pump.
You and I both know that's a lie.
No.
Yeah.
I did it the other day. But pumps just real recently. You've experienced this too in our gameplay.
Okay.
It's too inconsistent. It's been way too inconsistent. I put the whole square on him and it only does 40 damage. Whereas tacks, I may only do 30 damage, but I can shoot twice as fast.
That's true.
So
and you have twice as many shots almost.
Yeah, I really like tacks. So
yeah.
Going back to your question before, if we're talking about a pump, I'd say pump SMG.
Okay.
Because if you're close enough to where the shotgun would do enough damage, the SMG is I'm thinking what you would need because faster fire rate.
I've been dropping the SMG if we're using a pump because I've been using the pump for the past few days. I've been dropping an SMG for an AR so I could pick up one of the new items, which we'll get into later.
Why are you doing that?
Just because the headshot damage on a base gun is 60.
Okay.
So a gray AR, and that base 60 damage if you get a headshot is just side spray. So you just keep jumping along, you're fine. And so one pump knocks the shields down halfway, and you're set.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, interesting. Interesting
Yeah.
take on it. I don't know how I quite feel, but it's whatever.
Now, would you do that with a burst?
No, no, I don't like bursts. I'll take one, depending on the rarity, um, but I don't like bursts. And
Okay.
coming back to the fact that I'm not very good, I don't hit the majority of my shots anyways, and burst just really expounds on that issue that I have.
Yeah.
If I miss
Yeah.
once, I miss three times.
Yeah. Even with the first shot accuracy.
Yeah, it's terrible. My accuracy is not any shot really, Patrick.
Okay, that's a fair point.
Yeah, not very good at those.
All right, so that covers the first three topics. We're going through this way fast. Like
That's okay.
we've only been doing this for like what 5 minutes.
That's okay. We'll figure it out.
All right. The next thing would be what would be the ideal loadout for
Oh, for Fortnite.
Fortnite? Yeah,
Let's see. 5 slots, right? Only five?
5 slots.
5 slots plus your pickups. Well, the way I run my loadout, depending on what I run into, AR first, shotgun second, and then SMG third, depending on if it's a pump or attack. And then fourth is my mix-up slot. It depends on what I get. It would either be a healable, a throwable like C4 or something, or grenades, but grenades are taken out right now.
Yeah.
Or like crash pads, the umbrella, something fun like that. And then my fifth spot's always some sort of meds or shield.
Okay. That seems pretty fair.
Yeah. What about you?
I've been doing AR shotgun
Yeah, shotgun.
and pretty sure the one of the new weapons, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
And then 2 heals.
2 heals. Okay. Yeah, I see. Would you ever stack a medkit and bandages? Or
No.
you always have to be shield and bandages?
It's always a shield and the health, because I have died to the storm too many times because I've only been carrying shields, or I've died to people because I'm only carrying like bandies and a medkit. So
makes sense. Would you take 1 medkit over 15 bandies?
No.
2 medkits over 15 bandies?
No.
3?
No.
You wouldn't take 3 medkits over 15 bandies?
Yes, because bandages are faster heals.
Yeah, but
and the likelihood of you finding a bandage bazooka is so likely in this season that
okay, fair enough. But those have to recharge. And
that is true. They have to recharge, but you only need 2 shots, and then you're back up to full.
Yeah, the end game that could be tough, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna drop it as soon as I get back up to 100 HP. So.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, makes sense.
What are your thoughts? So, would you take the new heavy AR, the Mousel's gun or whatever it's called, or a gold scar?
The new heavy AR. You mean the golden heavy AR?
Yeah.
Yeah. In the end game, I don't know. It depends. I would normally take a regular golden scar because faster fire rate and more ammo clip. Because again, I'm not very accurate, so I need those extra 5 shots to hit something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess it'd just be situational basis. If it's a bigger circle, probably take the heavier AR.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. My thought process is if I have a sniper or not. Because if I've got a sniper of any sort, I'll gladly drop this the Mousel's AR for the scar. But
that makes sense. That makes sense with a sniper.
Yeah.
Now here's the question: what's the best sniper in the game?
Heavy gold sniper.
Heavy gold. Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you?
Just because it does 157 base damage insta kill with a headshot grenade. That's every sniper. Yeah. And the bullet arc is less than the rest of the guns.
Huh. Interesting. I would say, probably unpopular opinion here, golden suppressed sniper is the best sniper in the game. Because, especially in early game, if you're trying to hide and snipe somebody, when it's suppressed, a lot easier to be unnoticed. But
True.
When you have a giant noise, it's really easy for people to see, oh, he's that way. especially
Yeah,
visual
especially
stuff,
because if
you
you
know?
miss with the
Yeah,
heavy sniper, it'll leave a giant hole in which way you're shooting from.
yeah,
So it'll be like, oh, my wall's
yeah,
gone here, so he's that way.
yeah, and a suppressed sniper's faster reload time.
It does. Okay, that's good to know.
Faster
I
reload.
did not know that.
Yeah, so I would pick up a heavy, or not a heavy, a golden
Suppressed.
suppressed. Yeah, I would
I
take any suppressed gun, but
yeah. I the only reason I would still pick up the heavy sniper over a suppressed sniper is because, like I said, I've been dropping the AR, dropping the SMG for the AR shotgun.
oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, makes sense.
It takes the wall down instantly. I just shoot once and take the wall.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay. Okay, I get that.
yeah,
I get that.
that's the only problem. Yeah.
Okay, so off-scripted question, but when did you start playing Fortnite?
Season 0.
Season 0. Okay, so you were from the very beginning. Very
Yeah, like
I was
I
not from the
remember
very beginning.
when the
I started season 3, when like
yeah
John
yeah.
Wick. But how do you think the progression of Fortnite has evolved, I guess you could say, throughout all the seasons, including this new like chapter or whatever?
The players are freakishly good now.
Freakish.
Like I'm pretty sure everybody knows this, but players have gotten so good over the time. Like
Why do you
I've been
think
saying
it's
like a
gotten
lot
so much better?
because I remember when we were just a Dusty Divot when
That's
pop rocks were still a thing, just jumping around, everybody trying to shoot each other with a shotgun, no builds in sight. 2 seasons later, hop rocks were not needed anymore because people were just building up so
worked
fast.
out.
That's why they were removed because they were not needed anymore.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Over these, I think it's like what, 13, 12 seasons now? What
12, 12
what's
now.
been your favorite season and why?
Okay, you go first. I have to think about this.
My favorite season definitely be gotta say season 5, I think it is. It's when airplanes came out, you know. All the vehicles were in the game, golf carts, all that stuff. I thought that
Yeah,
was the best season because that was the easiest way to counter those tower builders because I can't build a tower. And so
yeah.
I just decided I'm gonna ram their tower with my airplane.
You still do that with choppers, though.
Yeah, well choppers are a lot weaker though. They don't have guns
Yeah,
and
that's true.
stuff. And
Well, then you just get a minigun and go. Brrr.
yeah, well, my aim isn't good. So when you're
You don't need
flying
to aim.
around spinning in circles, it's impossible to
That's
hit something.
yeah. I suck in the helicopter. I should just pick up the minigun from now on.
Yeah, you should. I'm a great pilot, and we know this.
Yeah. Okay, back to the question though. Like, to be honest, I want to say season 10,
Season 10. Why?
combat shotgun.
Combat shotgun. Why?
I know it's a
Why
very
did you
hated
like it?
gun. It just shot so fast. It was so accurate from such a long range. It was like the best shotgun,
Uh-huh.
and it was just so fun to be able to like come out of those little flying tunnels right around Mega Mall and just come out and go land on the big mall and just go blah 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 5 shots out and you're
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, huh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I get that.
Yeah. Granted, that is when I stopped playing for pretty much. I didn't play Chapter 1 at all.
Oh,
I played Chapter 2,
I didn't do that either.
but obviously because we're playing Chapter 2 now.
Yeah, yeah. Got back into it. But,
Yeah.
okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Where do we look? We just got done with that question. The question before that was best loadout. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the crash pads?
Crash. Whew, man, what are your thoughts on the crash pads?
They are the best thing since they removed bounce pads. Like they are a portable bounce pad that you just throw at the ground or throw at somebody else and they go shooting out of there. It is the funniest thing ever.
Okay, that makes sense. I think they're fun, but I think they have too much hang time.
Yeah, yeah.
I think there's too much bounce on it.
But you can get such good directional bounce though. Like you can bounce up a hill.
Yeah, that's the fact that I don't like about it because it's a quick
Oh,
escape. It's an easy
okay.
escape. All you have to do is place down 3 of them in a row, and you're like halfway across the map.
That's true. Granted, they go up more than they go forward, unless you put it on like a ramp or something
But
like
that's why
that.
I don't like the hang time. Because when you go up, you have so much time. Because it's almost impossible to hit you while you're flying in the air. Like, let's face it. But if you're going up, uh, if you're going up, like you got so much time to contemplate what your next move is. Whereas I think it should just be immediate. You know.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, that was the minor distraction.
That's okay. Minor distraction. It's okay. If needed. If needed, we can
We're
cut it.
yeah, that's
We can
fine.
cut it.
All right, we could just blank my screen out or something like that. Okay. Um. All right. Uh. Yeah. Yeah. Crash pads. I guess they can have their upsides and downsides. I agree with you on that part.
Okay. Yeah.
Um. Okay. Now to the next weapon, the umbrella.
The umbrella. I was a big fan, but not anymore. Uh,
Since we kept
re-
getting killed by it.
Recently, I've been having some struggles with it. You know, the whole pop-up umbrella where it blocks all the bullets. Well, I think it has a limit on it. It for me,
Yeah.
yeah, it won't stay up for a long enough,
It
and
only takes
that's why I
100
don't like
damage.
it. Yeah, that's why I don't like it because it won't stay up
Okay.
indefinitely.
Oh. Okay. That would just be impossible if it just stayed up indefinitely.
Well,
I think it would have been better if you could shoot through it with certain weapons, like in the Kingsman movie, which it came from. In the movie, you see 50 cal Barrett, like the heavy sniper, go straight through the umbrella 3 times. So I think it would be nice if it could shoot through the umbrella if you're using a sniper or
uh-huh.
a gold shotgun.
Okay.
But I think it would be better if it stayed up for like 250 health for like an SMG AR or something
Yeah,
along those
it just
lines.
be melted so fast.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
I yeah, I just wish they paid more attention to detail if they're going to take something from the movie.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's just a minor complaint.
Yeah.
All in all, though, the area damage for it is not bad. Like it's still a pretty solid weapon.
Yeah, although I feel like the stop, like before certain attacks and like after you do the spinny umbrella attack, I don't know what it's called, but it your character stops there for a good like 2 seconds, and then that's just asking to get shot in the head.
The way to do that off of the charge is to jump and then swing twice.
Jump and then swing twice.
So as soon as you charge, you jump and then you swing twice and then you're back to reset
Yeah,
for the umbrella's attacks.
like especially also like for the normal attack, if you click like 5 times or whatever, it does the charge like a golf swing, and
Yeah,
is asking to get shot in the head by a shotgun and
yeah, true.
hit you because you're just standing there while it's loading up.
Yeah, yeah. I've started not doing very many of the just standing attacks. I almost always jump and then swing because you're gonna hit them if you jump and swing, and you're also gonna be you're gonna be able to swing as many times as you want. There's no like
Yeah.
delay or animation if you're jumping and swinging at the same
Oh,
time.
there isn't, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. All right. So I have an off-topic question. It's not Fortnite though. Have you heard about FaZe Jarvis?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about his whole situation?
The current one?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is it?
Where he got banned,
What was he doing?
cheating, aimbot. He uploaded.
Sounds about right. Jarvis.
Yeah, he uploaded a video a while back of him using aimbot, and then he got banned for it, and it's this whole thing. What do you think? What's your stance on cheating?
It should be dealt with like in the code of conduct, if anybody cared to read that. But in section 5A, I believe, there is uh, no quarter given, as some they would say in the old days, that anybody cheating should be expelled based on the code of conduct, and that's pretty much what it says right there. There's no second chance.
Okay,
I agree with that.
okay. You're adopting more harsh policy than I would say I would. Well, like if you think about it though, in the pro sports, like granted in football and stuff, they don't test a lot for STDs or not STDs, but Just, they
I'm
don't.
pretty sure all of them have SDK.
Yeah, they don't test a lot for steroids and stuff like that. But like for them, it's on a case by case basis. Like if you get caught using steroids, you're
It's
gone
just a
for like a
fine.
season, and then you're back. I
Yeah,
what would you think if Fortnite or really just any video games adopted that policy?
I would then probably have less respect for the esports community in general
You would.
because I think that people of like in sports they get off easy because they're popular and they're famous.
Uh-huh.
I think that esports, if they keep up this super like no cheating allowed mentality, I think it will help further the gaming community because then people will be gaining more skills and not have to worry about, oh, there's cheaters in this game. So that's not going to be good. So I think it'd be better if it worked out like the way it is currently.
Yeah. How would you feel if I told you Ninja? You know, everybody out there should know Ninja for Fortnite.
Yeah,
Came to
yeah.
FaZe Jarvis's defense and said he shouldn't have a permanent ban.
I would not be surprised because Ninja is a pretty nice guy and he's pretty smart and he's pretty forgiving towards people.
Hmm.
So I would not be surprised if he did that.
Okay. Yeah. What do you think
Did
about
he?
his? Yeah, he did. I didn't read the whole statement, but how would you feel about his like stance on it? His more relaxed.
I think it's he's one of the people in the super highlight or whatever, and he is one of those popular people. So he's coming from a place where Jarvis is, so he can understand where Jarvis is now because he's not having a place of income on Fortnite anymore.
Okay.
So I can understand why he's coming to his aid, but as a bystander and not having to be in that community currently, I would say he got what he deserved because the rules say no cheating. He shouldn't have been doing it on his main account. That's his thing,
And
not
then
mine.
on that cheating thing, on your harsh punishment, there was a team in the I think it might have been the World Cup. I don't remember which Fortnite event, but it was
I think I know what you're talking about. It's
yeah,
the
it could have been
Friday
a
night.
recurring one. Yeah, where
Yeah.
Ninja and Cypher PK were a team for that, and two people who they actually won it for a couple nights. I think got caught like teaming with other players, but they only got a 30-day ban. What do you think
Yeah.
about that? What do you think about their 30-day ban, but FaZe Jarvis forever?
I think that Fortnite was in its adolescence, and
But it happened kind of recently, actually, like this year.
oh, this year,
I'm
then
talking about the one that happened this year, not a while ago.
what cheats did Jarvis use?
Aimbot.
Aimbot, then
Yeah.
yeah, I can agree with that. But what they were just teaming at?
They were teaming with other uh, team people to win the game, and they did. So,
So teaming how?
uh, like communicating with the other team. Let's say I was a team and you were a team. I'd be like, hey, if you purposely die for us, we'll give you $500 or whatever, a certain cut of the money, which worked out
Okay,
because they ended up winning the money on those couple nights that they won it all.
okay, then I can see that. Yeah, I think they should have gotten a probably heavier ban,
Hmm.
but I also don't think they should have gotten too big of a ban because that's not really influencing people's thoughts on the game.
No,
Hold on.
but I wouldn't. I
Okay.
wouldn't feel like Jarvis would be influencing people's thoughts on the game either.
Well, he is a big role model in the Fortnite gaming community.
Yeah,
So I would
not as
say
big as those pros though.
true, but that's a pro game, and most people, I'd go as far as to say the average Fortnite player will not be playing at that level.
Yeah, you're right.
And if they're cheating in a pro tournament where the pros are, that's on them. That's them in Fortnite. But if it's Jarvis going into just common lobbies against people who might be playing for the first time and just get completely obliterated because this guy doesn't miss a headshot, then I can see that's a pretty big deal, and I would not tolerate that if it was my game.
Interesting. Interesting. I would take the opposite stance and say I think the common cheaters should get. I think they should get punished pretty heftily, but not heftily enough where they're not going to come back to the game. Because the whole point of video games is you want to keep your people playing the game, and if pros do it, it's for money. Like those cups were sponsored by by Epic Games and stuff, and it was money from the people who play the game normally, and so
Yeah,
pros lost out on those big payouts and stuff.
yeah. That's just how Fortnite sought fit to deal with it. I can, if they felt to deal with it that way, then that's them, not me.
All right, makes sense. All right, well,
All right. Is that all that on that question
yeah,
or topic, I should say?
yeah.
Okay.
Side topic. Sorry.
No, that's good. That's
Regularly
good.
scheduled program.
Back to the normal program. What do you think on all the Fortnite crossovers with Marvel Universe, the Deadpool universe currently, um, and there was another one I can't remember.
The one with Kingsman.
The Kingsman universe and the what is it? I can't think of it.
I think it adds something fun to the game. Personally, I had fun doing the Deadpool challenges, and now I have fun doing the uh, doing playing with the skins and stuff. So
Yeah,
I think that's something new to the game. Because if there's not something new, it's just going to become the same thing over and over, and that's not
yeah,
what they want. That's why they do those constant updates and stuff.
yeah. I, I, yeah, because I think the constant update just brought something new every week that somebody was looking forward to. Like, oh, a new gun's coming out. Oh, a new skin's coming out, which is every day. But like a new change to the map every day is something so refreshing in the gaming community. Like Overwatch has nothing new to offer.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And Fortnite's been good at keeping it like very, very new feeling. Even in the past 2 years, it's felt very new every year.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense.
What were your thoughts on the?
I thought, yeah, I thought it was keeping it exciting and fresh.
Yeah.
Keeping it new.
What do you think on the skins?
I don't ever buy the skins, but I don't really care. Personally, they say there is no advantage to having a skin, but I think there is because if you're in a bright white skin at night trying to hide, it's a lot harder to hide than if you're in a black skin.
Yeah,
That's just
yeah,
my outlook on it. But yeah, I think they do offer advantages,
yeah.
even if they're like psychological. Because like
The
soccer skins, if you go up against a soccer skin, you already have that mentality of they're like
he's good.
super good.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. I can see that. I can also see the fact that I can understand. Do you know the toy soldier skins?
yes, the toy soldiers.
You heard about the why they got changed?
No, why?
So they originally didn't have that rusted and beat up look. They used to be flat green and flat gray.
Actually, so
So you're running around, nobody can see you except for the dust trail you leave behind, and you're just blending in for the entire time.
mm-hmm.
Now it looks like actual thing, but it kind of looks like the normal look of the grass now because of the changes, and since they have the new map and the new art style,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of looks more blended in my opinion. But that could just be me.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Um, so
Okay, yeah.
another side question. What do you feel about all these other games adopting Epic Games' season pass ideas?
I think it's a smart way to make money.
No, I think it's a good way to make money too. Yeah, because like Call of Duty, Psyonix, they make Rocket League.
Yeah,
I'm big in Rocket League. But
yeah.
all the Call of Duties, Epic Games, all of Epic's games, online games,
Apex.
Apex Legends, Rocket League, all these new games have season passes now. And then like even on my phone games like Clash of Clans, I heard they started one. Clash Royale's always had one for
Yeah,
a while, but uh, I'm assuming Boom Beach has one now because it's another Supercell game. But like
yeah,
everybody's adopting this. If you pay us $10 for 3 months or whatever, you're gonna get extra stuff.
yeah. And I guess it's also a way just to show your support for the creators of the game because you like their content, so you want to give a little bit more back to their content.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you know,
But it also gives an opportunity for little kids to steal their parents' money
that's what
and pay for stuff.
my brother spent $100, stole my mom's credit card number. My mom was not happy. But
On what?
Clash Clans.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it was crazy. But but I feel like in games like Clash of Clans, the Clash of Clans is the only example that I got right now because everything else is strictly cosmetic, you know. But Clash of Clans
Yeah.
gives you actual stuff, and I feel like it's becoming more pay to win now.
Yeah. And it was already kind of pay to win, to be honest.
Yeah, it was, but I feel like there was still that sense of grindiness in it, that
Yeah, true.
action. But now with the whole season pass thing, I feel like it just exploited the problem.
Yeah, I totally can see that. I don't play Clash very often anymore, but I could totally see that.
Yeah, I don't play it at all, but that's why I quit, was because of the season pass.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. You know, I thought it was cool in Call of Duty, though, because...
The Call of Duty one is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I got to level 100 this season. I'm pretty happy about it. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, Call of Duty was cool. But, okay, age-old debate. Xbox or PS4?
Well, we already know that we're two conflicting points of view on this. I like Xbox more just because I find the controllers to be more comfortable.
I see. Okay, that makes sense. Controller more comfortable. But you can always get a different controller.
Yeah, I have a SCUF controller.
So, you can always get a PS4 controller for an Xbox, so...
Yeah, I know. And I find the Xbox controllers more comfortable.
So, but you could get a PS4 console then.
Yeah, and I just think that Xbox has a better quality. That's just my point of view and perspective on it.
Interesting. Okay.
And Xbox.
Are you excited for the new Xbox and PS4 releases coming up?
Yes, I'm super excited.
I know they postponed it. Xbox and PS4 and Sony both postponed it, but I don't know when.
I don't know when to either because I haven't been keeping up on it.
Yeah, but I haven't been keeping up on it either because I don't play PS4 anymore. But
yeah.
I was excited. I still am because PS5 is going to be epic.
I'm just happy that they're pretty much releasing a cheap computer.
I mean, they can be the cost of a computer.
They're only going to be about, I think it was $1,000 compared to the average gaming console being average gaming computer being about $2,000.
Yeah, but I feel like $1,000 is too much for a console because
they normally retail for $900.
Not right now, they know.
Well, that's because they're all super old.
Yeah, well, the average PS4 and Xbox sell for like $300 right now, but $1,000. Personally, I think they're not going to sell well because people bought it as a cheap gaming thing. Like, it's not because like you said, it's not as expensive as a computer, like significantly less expensive, and you can still have fun with your friends on it. But if it's $1,000, I don't feel like many people, like the average person who wants to play, is not going to buy it.
I could be wrong in the $1,000. That's just my estimate on how they're going to price it out because it does come with 4K resolution. It does come with 120, 200, 250 frames per second.
Yeah, they're nice, but I feel like $1,000 is too expensive.
It might be more around 800.
Yeah.
Because that's how much the Xbox One and PS4 both cost when they first got released.
Yeah, but over time they drop, you know.
Yeah, just like every gaming console will.
Yeah. So.
In fact, I wonder how much the average, like the OG Xbox, just the standard Xbox goes for now, because I have one, and I want to know how well it works.
Honestly, they're probably going to go for more than when they started, because collectors and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but it's not mine to sell, it's my dad's, so.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which reminds me, we need to do a 1v1 007 GoldenEye, because I have that game. It is such a good game.
I had it on the Wii.
Ooh.
I had it on the Wii. It's good. Wii was the best console, let me tell you.
I think the DS was the best console from Nintendo, or the Nintendo Switch, just because of how much they made off of it.
I don't have a Switch, but the DS was good. The DS was great.
Yeah.
That's what we grew up with. I had a
DS. I missed the DSi, and I just got a 3DS. Because I was super interested in the fact that I don't need to wear glasses to see this in 3D. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're cool. They're cool.
Yeah, we got way off topic. How did we get here?
Hey, we killed like half an hour. We got half an hour of footage that I gotta sort through.
Oof.
So
All
let's.
right, I have one more
Okay.
thing, and that is, what are your thoughts on the new map from chapter 1 and chapter 2?
Man, I don't know. I feel like parts of it's way too hilly.
Yeah,
Up the mountains. But other than that, I think it's fun.
yeah. I hate the fact it feels bigger. I'm not sure if it is, but it feels so much bigger than the old one.
Yeah.
So it's so hard to find people in mid game.
Yeah, I get that.
And we both have very competitive go kill people mindsets, so kill hungry mindsets, and it just gets so boring mid game.
Yeah, you're right. The action is definitely clumped.
Yeah.
Start
And
end. And middle's just getting to the zone.
yeah, and just the fact that you've only got choppers and boats now.
Yeah.
Boats don't work on land very well, and choppers don't have a gun. So
choppers. And they're not as fast.
Yeah, and you get a half a second boost, and it just kind of stops.
Yeah. Yeah.
But honestly, I do like the feel of the new map. I know the playstyle has been slowed down. I think that's for the better, just because then it kind of clears up the build spam.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, going back to the first question.
Yeah. There's also this is going to be another question. It's the level comparison. So skill rating, skilled match play or whatever.
Yeah.
To get you with the same skill rating.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on that? Because I thought it was pretty good.
I haven't noticed it in Fortnite.
Well, it's because you're always playing with me.
Yeah, because I still run into trash people and super god people.
That's true. So I know it was a concept they were kicking around for a while that I thought they implemented chapter 2, but I could be wrong.
No, I don't know. I don't follow it enough.
Okay, that makes sense. It's still an interesting concept though for Fortnite, having to fight people your same level.
Yeah, I think it's new. But
because I know that they implemented that for the competitive scene for both that and Apex Legends.
Uh-huh.
Whereas Call of Duty is throwing that out the window and saying, "Hey, we're gonna fight level 50s with level 1000s." That's just gonna be funny to watch.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. But yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested to see how if they keep it going or not.
Yeah. It honestly is an interesting concept to me, which I think was pretty smart.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the questions and thoughts I had on Fortnite right now.
All right.
And so I hope you enjoyed our critical thinking on this, guys. We took a lot of effort to think of things.
I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Two Dudes Talking. Let us know if you can leave any feedback and stuff. Look out for our first episode of Corona Craft by me coming soon this week. Just depends on what
Do I get to play?
Put in the work. No, you don't get to play. You can make your own series, Patrick. So yeah, let us know. Do all that normal stuff people say. I don't know.
Comment, and subscribe. There we go.
Do that, but if you don't want to, it's okay. Only losers do that.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I've ever liked the video, to be honest.
Only
just subscribe. That's the big thing.
Only losers and probably my girlfriend are gonna do that. So, but that's okay.
Yeah, and we'll be sure not to be those people. Hey, I'm gonna subscribe to my own channel and I'm gonna like my own videos. No, we're gonna say unsubscribe.
Subscribe to our channel and like our videos because that is a first for her. Yeah. Well, talking to you, Patrick.
Yeah, it's been good talking to you, Brett. It's also been fun to talk to the viewers.
Yeah. Let us know if you have any questions or topics. We need topics. We're not creative people. All right. Well.
And everybody stay safe with the corona outbreak. That's a big thing.
Yeah,
That's kind of been getting out of hand now in the States.
yeah, because Americans are idiots.
Yep.
All right, well, leaving off on that note. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Seatbelts.
Bye.